It's all about you, and nothing else in this life matters except for you. De-motivational speaking. How everyone's talking about motivation, being a motivational speaker. The real question is, how do you be a de-motivational speaker? That's the question, and that's the question I'm going to answer. All right, and it's going to sound something along the lines of wear your seatbelt. All right, so a step in being a de-motivational speaker is near and dear to my heart, very important. You have to come from the perspective that you are superior and everyone else is inferior. And remember, the people you're talking to need to be fixed. They're not powerful individuals made in the image of God that are capable of doing beautiful and amazing things. No, that is one perspective you have to have, and you have to come from that. Another very important step. So that's one. Another important step is talk about yourself. Okay, don't listen to your audience. That's ridiculous. They don't need to be heard. They're not individuals with unique circumstances, mindsets, ideals. Whenever you do talk about yourself, make sure to not share any of your own faults, shortcomings, or failures, because you have none. Although you're probably your demotivational speaker and terribly broken, but you're not. So you want to personify how much better you are. The other thing you want to do as a demotivational speaker is you want to make sure that every hopeful, good, sincere thing that your audience has done, you want to break that down to its most basic, benign principles. At the end of the day, we're all just carbon, right? Make sure you make their pain very real. That's concrete. Also, another thing is tell them and make sure they know this, that it's all luck. There's really nothing they can do about it. It's all luck. There's nothing they can do. All of their work, all their effort, all of that at the end of the day isn't really going to get them anywhere, because your history really makes your future. And there's really no hope or destiny anyway, because we're all just going to die. Yeah, I mean, we're not divinely made or inspired and have purposes. Nope. You are a millionth chance of existing. We are random coincidence that are heading nowhere and relatively fast. So to recap, you want to be a motivational speaker, only care about yourself, you're superior, you need to fix the people you are, and whatever you do, don't listen to them, and everything's meaningless. That's, at the end of the day, how to be a motivational speaker. And here's the deal. That's ridiculous. But if I'm honest, many times in my life, if I look back at conversations I have, that is exactly how I have been being. 100%. I'm not really listening. I assume what people need. I don't actually listen. I don't actually think that there's a hope in the future, and that the divine entity that made the entire universe, okay, has endowed himself in us to do beautiful and amazing things. That's what I don't have in every single one of my conversations. And so I wonder why sometimes when I'm talking to people, they leave the conversation unedified and unfulfilled. It's because I'm being a demotivational speaker. I'm doing it on accident. I don't even mean to. I just get up on let me tell you what I like to do when I get up on my high horse, right? So if you really want to have impact, if you really want to care about the people you are, listen first. Figure out what's really important to them. Understand, see it from their perspective. And then instill hope. There are good things coming your way. There's beautiful and amazing things. If you're breathing, if your heart's beating, you know what that means? It's time to do something. You're made. If you're here, it is a millionth chance that you're here. But you're here. And you're here now. I mean, there's good things out there. And in many cases, you're the only one that can do them, right? I heard a saying that said the most tragic place in the world is a graveyard, not because it's filled with bodies, dead bodies, it's because it's filled with dead dreams, books that have never been written, families that were never made, families that were never reconciled, inventions that were never made. Those are the things that are in the graveyard, and they don't have to be. They could live in you, and they can live on after you. Chris, thanks for listening.